development of school teachers, that is Microsoft Educator, and Hybrid Learning 3.0 training program. We appreciate the initiative taken by Department of School Education of West Bengal to digitally skill their teachers in partnership with TAG, which is Microsoft Global Training Partner. So over the next 2 days, we'll be covering topics such as Microsoft Educator and Hybrid Learning 3.0 certification, as well as professional development and 21st century tools for educators. So once the educators complete this training program successfully, they will be certified as Microsoft Educators. So without further ado, now I invite Mr. Prashant Jha, our head of training, to commence the training session. Over to you, Prashant.
Thank you so much, Shivangini. Thank you for this lovely opening remarks. And now I proceed the session. So first of all, like to thank each and everyone for spending time today and joining this training program. First and foremost, I wanted to thank the government of West Bengal, especially the Department of School Education, for their entire futuristic thought process and organizing this kind of training program. Secondly, I want to thank Microsoft Education for providing all the wonderful softwares and technology which our educators can use it today, and just to equip that 21st century educational tools. We're also thankful to the TAG and TAG, who is a global training partner of Microsoft, award-winning partner of Microsoft. They are conducting this entire training program. And Knowledge Lavineer, under this platform, you all have got a login ID and password to practice each and everything which is explained in this training program. So at last, I definitely want to thank all your headmasters and district heads, everybody whose effort is there in putting the time, and your energy is very, very important. You are coming forward and joining this training program. So all the motivation, I'm thanking all of you individuals for joining this training program. So I'm Prashant. I am educator empowerment expert from past 10 plus years. I'm doing the training programs for educators, right from hand holding their for them to start using the keyboard and mouse, touching the keyboard, mouse, and monitor, to making them ready for the hybrid ready teacher. So for all those things, right from K-12 to higher educations, for all the kind of set of education stakeholders, I am involved into the training programs. So today I am not alone here. I have got my entire team to back you up, because there's a large audience team. Everybody has joined today, and we have our team members who has joined us virtually. They will be supporting you in terms of any questions and doubts which you will have during the session. So in the moderation team, I have got Miss Sivangni Srivastava. She's taking care of all the opening remarks and content portion of it. We have Miss Sharoni. She is taking care of all the technical queries which you are having it. Manish is also taking care of all the technical queries which you have got during the session. Then we have got Manish, and then Shreya is there, who is actually helping you in providing all the login ID and passwords as a backend team. Ranjani, who is the engagement specialist, she will be also coming and telling you that how in 21st century educators should be engaged. And after the session also, the entire engagement is in her shoulder. So we will see that the entire team can help you out in onboarding very fastly in this entire training process. So first and foremost, all of you should know about the joining process. All those people who have joined right now, they are clear about it. But for the people who are not aware about the joining process, for them, the instruction our engagement team will share it, and that will help them out in joining the process, joining this Microsoft Teams. Just to give you a small glimpse how you can join this Microsoft Teams process. So I'm just going to brief little bit about this joining instruction process. So step number one, there are actually four-step process which is involved in this entire joining process. First, you have to go to your mailbox. All educators who has joined in this training programs, all of you individuals have received a mail from hybrid learning. Let's say HL, the short form, HL at the rate lavinier.cc. They all must have received the Lavinier ID and passwords, and they have received the joining ID and passwords. So please go and check your mailbox in your Gmail, check for your inbox or spam folder. You'll all receive your ID and password and the joining link. So what is the steps you should follow? Step one, check your mail. We have also sent the communication on your WhatsApp registered numbers so that you can actually access the IDs and password very quickly. Now, after you receive the ID password, what is the next step? You can go and download Microsoft Teams on your application stores. Example, if you are Android users, mobile phone having the Android, you can go and download from your Play Store. If you have got a Apple phones or iOS devices, you can go and download from the App Store. So that's the whole process, which you can actually go ahead and download this Microsoft Microsoft Teams application. It will take some time to go and download this application, but it will not take more time to download it. It's almost like 60 MB application. You can download this application and just keep it in your device. Then you can go back to your mail where day one is the separate link, day two is the separate link. So what you can do is when you click on the day one link, it automatically takes you to the Microsoft Teams application and the black color screen will come, and then on the specified timing, the event will start, the training will start. That's the process. Tomorrow, suppose you're joining, again, you go back to your mail and click on the second link and you will be part of the session. If you're using a desktop or laptop and joining in, you don't have to install the application. You can actually use in the browser also. But if you install the software and log in with your ID password, that is also very, very helpful for you. One more method of joining is in case some people have not able to find the ID password, and you can also tell them they can join as a guest also. So they click on the link, enter their name and join in, right? So that's the whole process of joining into the Microsoft Teams account. Now, if you all are ready with, you have all joined in, and I can see that the large number of audience who is joined today, and still they're joining. So for all of them who joined now, welcome everyone. And I'm just started the session, so you're not missing anything right now. So the agenda which we are going to cover today, I'm going to talk about the introduction of this project, why this training is very, very important. The 2 days training, which is the eye-opening training for many of the educators. For them, this training is why it is so important. And what is the structure of session? Okay, how we are going to support you, handhold you in each and every step of this learning this professional development course. We'll try to understand the concept of hybrid learning, which is highly important. We'll try to understand what is Microsoft in education and what Microsoft is doing in education. We'll explore so many Microsoft 21st century tools for educators. Now, teachers, if I'm saying about the tools for educator, it doesn't mean that the tools which we are using in 20th century. We are talking about 21st century tools. So ideally, in the 20th century, you all are equipped with using the chalk. You are using the blackboard. You're using the smart board. You're using the digital pen, then marker, then whiteboard. These are your tools, the registers and everything is your tools. But 21st century demands a different things, different set of skills. And it is, trust me, it is not very tough to know. Today, after learning, definitely you all will be able to see that, okay, these tools are very easy to use. The tools which you are thinking about, somebody's creating and making you to do the use the tools, you will understand, okay, how to I can go and create these tools, how I can use the ICT products. So that is the one main agenda, and that's the main part of our today's session. So by end of the session, these are the points which you will be clear. And tomorrow we go more detail into the softwares. So for this explanation, I definitely require all of you to be ready, right? Uh, you have to be mentally ready. You have to be open completely. That means take your paper pen, make a notes if you're not able to digest with the session. I'll tell you the structure of session also. Things are getting recorded. So you can actually later also watch in the slow speed. But in the runtime, if you have any questions, you please ask in the Q&A. I'll also take a pause, see your question and reply back, right? But today, you all should mentally ready in this training programs, and for that you require to have one pen, one paper, and you make a note of it, right? So educators, now I just wanted to do this activity with you. In the Q&A tab, you all can see on your screen one Q&A tab. So on the Q&A tab, you will see that one message has come there called hit like if you are ready, right? So you don't have to type here, I'm ready or something like that. You just go there. There is a small icon is there. You just have to go and like it. That shows that you are ready for this training programs and ready to grab it, right? So I'm just expecting that kind of energy from your side since it's a like one-way session. So I want that energy. So just hit like, we'll see the counters, how many of you are ready. Just go to the Q&A and hit on the like option. I can see people are starting getting familiar about this option, and we have reached already 100 people who has gone and hit like. By the time I'm saying this, it reached to 200 people. That's amazing. So I am pretty sure that 300 is reaching very fast. I'm sure it is definitely going to reach my. This is the highest number of teachers who joined for this training programs. We have got 22,000 educators for this batch who are registered, and amazing to see their responses. Very nice. I think you please everyone can go to the Q&A and see such options because we will be keep posting lot and lot of contents during this entire session. For example, when I explained you about this joining instruction, we will be posting you something like, okay, this is a joining instruction video. That when we post it, it will reach to you in the Q&A. If you go to the Q&A where you hit like, you will see that joining instruction has come in. Like this, many things will be keep coming in Q&A. So all of you, it is important to understand where is the options available where we send you the communication. And I can see the numbers are definitely, I can see your energies. In every second, it's like 100, every 10 seconds, it's like 100 people who are going and hitting like. That's a big number. Great. So I'll just tell you all the previous batch which we had a training all were amazing. They were completely involved in the activity which we are doing in the sessions, and their response was amazing. After session also they do lot of activity and they share their work also. So teachers, it's not like today, I just want to tell you one more thing. It's not like today we are meeting right now and after 1 hour, 90 minutes, the session is going to get over. No, it is not the case. We are going to form a community and you all will be member of community, and whatever the important technology related information will be shared on that community always, and you are connected to ask any question to your peers and to us. So that is the one important area of this entire training program. So let us go ahead and start it. So I'll start with the project introduction, that why the government of West Bengal has thought about this entire project. And we totally believe because during this lockdown time, we have almost trained 9 lakhs plus teachers in the complete country, not only in India, outside India, a lot of places that educators have come, they're learning about the digital skilling programs. So I'll just tell you what is this project introduction. When you got the lot of communication from our side, you are seeing this professional development for a school teacher. Why it is so important? So answer is very simple. We'll not go in much in detail. The great professional development leads to a great teaching, leads to improved student outcomes. So everything which we do is for student centric, right? And professional development is the need of the hour. We are already in year 2023, and I am pretty sure that by 2030, that means 7 years from now, you will see that the complete economy, the world, everything will be changing. There's a lot of new technologies are coming into picture. A lot of jobs will be changing. The new jobs are going to get created in future. For all those things, how our current generation of students are going to acquire such things. So it's the responsibility of the teacher to professionally develop themselves, equip themselves with the 21st century tools, and they should go back to their students and explain them this is what skills you required in 21st century. You are definitely going to prepare them for 21st century. And for that, your importance skilling is very, very important. We are talking it as a digital skilling. So trust on yourself, and trust on the topics, and trust on practice. That's the one thing which is going to make you succeed. And success factor is the certification. So after this training programs, you will be also getting the examinations which you are going to give it. And on completion of the examination, you are going to reward with a global certification of Microsoft, right? And there is a grand graduation day is also waiting for all of you. So it's an amazing initiative by a government of West Bengal. So we'll go ahead and tell you about other things about this training. So it is not like a normal professional development courses. It is more to inclined towards a technology orientation. And trust me, teachers, nobody should forget these things, that technology will never replace a great teacher, right? Technology in the hand of a teacher can be a transformational thing. So you need to know how to utilize the technology to ease your work, to convert your manual works into automations and so many things, right? And one area is professional development, one is the use of technology, and third most important area is hybrid learning. The world is changing, the classrooms are changing. We have seen from last 3 years there are a lot of changes in our existing classroom. The way we interacted students in the during COVID time, now the interaction is different. The world or the new generation of the learners are hunger for the new skills. You can see that in your classrooms. Maybe some students are asking you, in our online classrooms we are missing this part, we in our physical classrooms we are missing this part. Can we do that? Because that was really helpful for us. So the new normal is hybrid learning. What is hybrid learning concept? I'll be explaining you in a little later, but this is going to stay. Right from the K-12 to the higher educations, everybody is now converting their educational space or classroom into a hybrid learning, which is for all the diverse learners needs. Because in your classroom, like in your hand, all the 5 fingers are different. Same way in your classrooms, every students are different, their learning needs are different. It single teacher cannot address their learning needs. Some people requires they can learn by seeing it, some people can hear it and they can learn, some people can actually go and visualize it and do the experimentation. So there's requirements of learning, and grasping the things is very, very different. So hybrid learning is the concept which solves the problem of everybody by integrating the best of best success criteria from different models of learning, right? So we are going to talk and focus on hybrid learning. And these are three important aspects of this training programs: professional development, technology, and hybrid learning, right? So maybe by tomorrow, you all will realize, okay, these three, the concept is very clear to us. We know the tools, we know the softwares, we know the process, how we can improvise. Now, apart from that, few things which you all should take in note of it, that this is 90-minute session. Every day it is going to happen. That means today and tomorrow. It's for this particular batch. And objective is that you all should come out from your classroom, and you should become not only that district educator, you should not only become the state educator, national educator, but you should become a global educator. Because India, we can see it, it's a knowledge age actually. So we wanted to see that all the educators who are there part of it today, they should become like a Vishwaguru. They should start putting their ideas forward and trying to teach the world. Okay, and maybe not before teaching the world, they should teach the students of their classrooms, so that what is going out outside the classroom, outside the four wall of classroom. That's the main intention. Everyday recording will be given to you. You will be also getting that one Lavanier account and password, which is for you to practice all the software which is going to explain. So we understand the training requirements of things. This is not just a webinar which is conducted and you understood and you are writing it. We have given you 28,000 worth of software. This software, when you log in with the IDs and passwords, definitely you are going to access all the important Microsoft software which you will use, and the same software will be used by the any teacher in the world. You become a global equal in terms of the usage of software. Okay, so do not think what now in words that okay, what software you have got. you have got a limited access of software. I'm telling you today what software you are going to get. The same software is available to the any highest level of educators in the world, right? So only thing is you need to know how to use it, right? So educators, we are there and we can definitely help you out in this entire transition process. So definitely congratulating you for having this entire things. Now, I told you about the project. I told you about myself, my teammates, and the project, right? Now I have got only one thing that 22,000 educators have joined in, and I know from this particular batch 20,000 teachers has joined, and they may be from the different batches, different places, but I don't know much about yourself, right? So if I have to ask a question to all of you about which district you are coming from, what are the familiar applications you are used to it, what are the apps you wanted to use, what are the hardware knowledge you got, what is the professional development tools you are using currently, and what are the devices you have personally got in the classroom. Is it only blackboard and chalk, or you have got any smart board or projector in the classroom? Are you teaching with the help of visual tools? Such things, if I wanted to ask you, the audience size is very high. How can I ask you this entire questions? Definitely require the tools. So we are going to explore such options now to see that the best tools we can use it right now. So teachers, first of all, I'll go and explore the software which you all have access to, how to log into that software. That is the one thing we will see right now. So I'm going to share my live screen of my browser, and I'll show you this entire process of signing in and how to activate your account. And then definitely these all questions answers I will be having it after completing the activity, right? So let us participate in this activity. I'm just going back to my screen. For those who are joining right now, I can see that many people are joining right now. The numbers are increasing, increasing like anything. So, but no problem, teachers. This is what we are starting right now. Welcome once again. Before that, I was just giving the introduction to everyone. So we'll start right now. So this I have opened my browser. If you're not clear with the browser, I'll just go to something which should be clear to you. So I am into the google.com. That's a page which you are familiar about, right? In this google.com, I'll try to go to Office 365, right? And hit enter. The moment I enter Office 365, the first link comes as office.com. Now, as a teacher, why we should use Microsoft? I think I should not ask this question because I know that from last 2 to 3 decades, teachers are using the Microsoft tools like their own the best tools for them. Example, if I give you the examples of Excel, I'll give the example of Word, PowerPoint, right? PowerPoint maybe all teachers may not use, but Word application, it should be common for everybody. Every schools are using it for writing the letters, for creating the question paper. We all use the Word document for formatting and for designing for writing. Uh, Now, if you think a little bit that if you are a teacher and you have to use the Word application today, what you will do? You will definitely go back to your school, and in the school you will sit in the computer where exactly the Excel, Word, PowerPoint is installed, and you will open the computer first and then you will start using it. Apart from that, many people are thinking that I cannot use the Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. So idea is office.com is the place for you where you don't have to go to the lab or sit in a specific system where you have to use it. You can use in your mobile phone, you can use on your laptops, anywhere, any system where it is not installed also, it is available to you on the browser. So how to access it? Let us see. So we have got Microsoft Office 365 login, that is office.com. Now when we are come to the office.com page, click on sign in, right? So at this page, when I click on sign in, all of you would have received the IDs and password. right? So enter the same ID and password, which is ending with lavinier.cc. So example, I'm just going to enter one of the ID, right? I'm going to log in one ID and it is just given me the background as a black color. I touch the future, I teach. That's this complete site or this complete login belongs to the knowledge Lavinier community. It's a vibrant community of educators. So you can enter the password. So make sure always you should remember your password. Like I'm forgetting somewhere, but still I'll try it out. This is one should be the habit for everybody to remember their password. On successful login, it will ask you to stay signed in. Just click on stay signed in. For all those people who are joining from their browser, from their mobile phone, they can also do the same thing on their mobile phone. This is the first milestone for you to achieve it. It should give you the message, welcome to Microsoft. We are so glad that you are here. This is your first milestone. Once you reach to this milestone, you can just go ahead and click on tick mark and it is giving you so many options. Let's skip that, all those things. It just goes and opens this Office 365. Now, for many people, it's a familiar application. For many, it is a new. It's very, very new. When I started using it, when first time I'm trying to imagine myself when I have first time used it, it was very, very new page for me. I was just wondering where to go. So the first thing which you can see it will start from the top. So this is the URL. I'll zoom in so that you can actually see it more clear in your mobile phone. And teachers who are joining from their mobile phone, what I request you to do is, if you are your mobile phone, you are watching the event somewhere which is like this, okay? Like in the front of camera, you're using like this. The screen will be very smaller for you. So what I request you is you can turn the mobile phone like this, and then you watch the event. It will come in the proper full angle, and you can zoom in also in case some words are difficult to read. So this is my first option coming as 9 dots. I will not, what as a new person, what I should do, I should not fear from anything that if I click somewhere, it will go wrong. I may do some mistake. Please, that should not be the case for anybody right now. Explore the way you want it. Okay, then only you are going to learn. Now you have to see that one thing that when you give any mobile phone or any device in hand of any kind of small kids, they learn by themselves. You're not teaching them go and use this one, and they know more than us also because they are free to explore the things, and that's the reason they are learning. So teachers, I request you that you should also go ahead and explore each and every feature more than us also because they are free to explore the things, and that's the reason they are learning. So teachers, I request you that you should also go ahead and explore each and every feature which is available here in this dashboard. This dashboard is for you. What you can do is click on this 9 dots, which is also called as App Launcher. What is called App Launcher? When you click on App Launcher, you'll see that there are applications names are coming. If you see this screen, there could be examples. Some screens are familiar to you. Some apps names are familiar to you. Like if I say Outlook, yes, it is familiar. OneDrive, maybe it's familiar, maybe not familiar. Word, very much familiar by everybody. Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, SharePoint, Teams, Sway, Forms. This is just a beginning. We all know the importance of Excel, Word, and PowerPoint in the life of a teacher. But imagine Microsoft has got 30 plus application with similar advantage. So trust me that many teachers, because of the lack of knowledge, they are not using till now. But today we are here to solve that problems and we are giving you all the applications in your screen to go and use it. So teachers, what you can do is in this case, you have got Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so many applications. Which all is your favorite application? You can go and click on it and start using it. Right? So example, if my favorite application, let's say it's the Word, I can go and click on it. So it was opening in the browser only. I don't require any software to use it in my local computer. It should not be downloaded. I'm using in the browser. You can see it, right? Now Word document is opened. But if I have to go back again on the same screen, what I should do? I should not get confused. Again, I'll find out where is the 9 dots. The 9 dots on the top. I may click here and I can go back to any of the application or the Microsoft 365 homepage. Wherever I wanted to go, I can go there, right? So navigation should not be the problem for anybody. Now, once you are in Office 365, we will go to the Word and there are so many templates out there. Example, when you wanted to create a Word documents, there are some templates out there. You can choose any of the template to create any Word documents. There are a lot of templates are available here. Whatever you are going to do it, these templates are available, right? You just have to click on the template, change the names and all those things. Beautiful posters can be also created with these templates. So Word is not like an old Word document. Just keep seeing it, how beautifully this all Word documents are available. Any document you want, you can click and start changing the names and titles, right? So it's so beautiful. Example, thank you, teacher. And all those things are coming. So predefined, beautifully, the Word documents are available. But if you wanted to create your own the first time, very first time, you should not choose the template. I'll go back to the Word and try to click on new Word document, which is like a typical screen. Right? So example, I'm just giving example. So this is my Word document. May gives a message and I can start typing it. Anything which I want to type. Example, I want to type the message. I can type all those things. That means so we all know what is the use of Word, right? 02. Okay. Now I cannot type so many things one by one like this. Maybe I wanted to use some new feature of Word because I just reminded me the quote of Alvin Toffler that illiterate of 21st century are not those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot relearns the new things, unlearn and relearn the new things, right? So for that reason, we are trying to say that if we say that, okay, Word, what is there in the Word application, we all know that, okay, it should not be the case. We should always try to unlearn the old concepts and try to relearn the new concept, right? So we are going here and trying to use the features, let's say dictate option. On the top, you will have a small mic icon. Just click on dictate. An example, if I have to speak about the instruction, joining instruction in the same message, what I can do, I don't have to type it. I click on dictate. I'll allow the microphone. Joining instruction for Microsoft Teams meeting. If I have to write it, what I can do, I'll remove this. I'll just do some settings here. Setting option is there. Spoken language is English India. And I can click on save. If I click on this icon right now, dictation icon, it will start a dictation for me. Example. Instruction to join Microsoft Teams. Next line. Now, we wanted to talk about how to join Microsoft Team. The first step is you should download Microsoft Teams from your Play Store. Next line. The second step is you should go and click on the link which is provided on your mailbox. Next line. Step number 3. Once you click on the joining link, you will be logged in to Microsoft Teams and you can watch the event. Okay, so if I just go and pause it, What happened? These three lines is been automatically typed because that much typing speed I don't have. So what happened? I have dictated. Now I can do some kind of correction which I wanted to do it. Maybe I wanted to just make it little bold. Some formatting I can definitely do it, but you can see many things like next line, full stop, comma, everything. If I speak, it will start doing it. So imagine the job of a principal. So every principals which I have met personally, many they love this feature because they told that we don't want to type in using the keyboard, and they wanted to just dictate and the system should type all the letter. Later they should do some corrections, minor correction which is required. Example like this, I'm doing it right now. So first step, I can just go and do some small changes, and my three step is ready. Some kind of a small corrections can be done. That's it. These three corrections I can convert into the way I want it. And my document is ready, almost ready. I can insert some links and all those things. But can we do some more things in the Word? This is amazing feature. Now, example, many of the places where the multilingual is the one of the importance. We want to teach the same paragraph if we are writing it, the same wordings if we're writing it in the other language, whether example, it's a Hindi. In the Hindi language, we wanted to convert it. What can be done? We just have to select the entire text. Click on the options like any options which you can go and click on review, and under review you have got a feature of translate. Click on translator. It will automatically detect the language as a English, and translation language you can choose as a Hindi. And I will try to click on insert button which is in corner, and it typed everything in Hindi. So what happened? When I'm sending a letter to you, those who are reading the Hindi, they can also read this entire things into a Hindi language also, right? So that's how the things are going to work for you. If I wanted to convert this entire things into the other language again from Hindi to other, so example, this entire sentence is there, and we wanted it to be converted into Bangla. So it has converted into Bangla also, and I have inserted. I think I should insert somewhere here. Right? So the real time, the translation features are also working for you, whether it's any language which you want it. So this will help in like removing the barriers, and for a student also to learn multiple languages, which is important in 21st century. Because I'm telling you one thing, when students come out from the school and they wanted to go for the jobs and everything, when they have getting an opportunity not to work in the same state or same place, they wanted to go to different state or different culture or different country for that matter. If they are not exposed to this kind of applications and tools and practice this kind of applications, these are a barriers for them. So it is very important that step by step, some certain things like this can be explained to them, and we should make them to work on a lot of projects, lot of things which is available in the school. Okay, I'll not say that everything technology can do it, but few things you can just make a note what can be bring in the classroom, because engagement is very important. So as a teacher, this will help you. Okay. So this is also available in the Word document is available. And the best feature of this Word document is when you create this document, you can download this document anytime in your computer, save as, download into a Word document, download as a PDF also. You don't have to convert it separately into the PDF document. If you type any letter, you just click on download as PDF, it downloads as a PDF for you, right? So that's a feature sets which is available here. And if you wanted to some situations like the same Word document, you wanted other person also to come and work with you. That means this is for approval, and you wanted your higher authority to do the approval for you. In such case, you wanted them to also edit this document. So how can you share this document to them? So sharing also becomes very easy when you work on online documents. So there is a share icon you can see on the right hand side. So you can click on share icon and click on the option called share. Then there should be some kind of settings which you can click here and try to change the settings that this should be specific people can go and do the changes, or anyone, no problem, can edit it. And I can just click on apply, copy this link. And this link, if I WhatsApp it to somebody who is going to work together with me, they both people can work on the same document. The link is like between both of them. But suppose I wanted this document to be seen by the students. And if I do any changes, they should also see it, but they should not edit it. In that case, I should go and do some changes like this settings. The people can only view it. They should not download it. They should only always view it. So the important informations, again, I copy the link and share with you. You cannot go and change anything, but you can view this document. OK, you can just view this document, but you cannot edit this document. So try it out with yourself, with your colleagues. When you're creating a document, you can share like that. If you are creating the document along with me, just generate a link of view only access and keep it with you. Example I'm doing right now. I created a Word document. I click on share, and I click on settings, and I did the changes like anyone can view this document. I click on apply, copy the link, and maybe the file name I can change it on the top. I'll just say Prashant's sample document. Right. And this link which I copied, I'm going to copy this file. Perfect. I have just copied the document link. That's one of the idea which I can show it to you. Similarly, teachers now, it's not only about the Word application. If I go back here, which other application you wanted me to explore? It's your call right now. So maybe in the Q&A, I will just take the whoever is going to put the first app name. I'll take your name and I'll just use that as application out of this. So I'm just going to the Q&A and try to just see that what is the app you're giving. Will certificate will be issued for us? Yes, the certificates are issued for you. You learn this exam and then you can do it. Attendance are automatically getting calculated based on your presence. There's some questions which is coming up. I'm just trying to address that all questions here. And I'll request my engagement team to answer all the questions which is coming in the chat, because there are many questions are coming up. OK, I can see Imran sir has mentioned about the forms. Arnab has mentioned at. OK, Chaitali madam has mentioned about the PowerPoint, Outlook, forms. I think if I give you the choice, you will put all the application names. That's what I can see. SharePoint, Cyan. OK, try the form apps. Definitely, there's a many requirements are there, but I'll just try one or two applications more. But remaining, you should try it out. OK, there's no problem in using it application. I'll tell you what is the use of the application, and maybe you can try using it. Let's try to use the PowerPoint application immediately, and then we'll use the form. So this is my PowerPoint application. There should be some kind of template or theme which you can use it just to create your presentation. But trust me that you don't require these kind of themes. You can create your own beautiful themes on your imagination. So click on the blank presentation to start with. Now, teachers, many teachers are avoiding to create PowerPoint presentation because I know I am working with a lot of teachers. I know that they are having the fear of maybe the PowerPoint is not looking very good. I don't know how to set up the image, where location. My PowerPoint or presentation skills or designing skills are not that great. That's what is the one of the common things of educators. Now, what Microsoft has done as a professional development, you always require to use this presentation tool like PowerPoint. And what Microsoft has done is they have inbuilt AI capability in this PowerPoint application. So what is the use of AI capability? That means if you insert any image or text in your presentation, you don't have to manually go and drag and drop it. It automatically generates a lot of ideas for you so that it looks very professional. Okay, when you're creating these presentations. So that's the whole idea of PowerPoint presentation. So we'll go ahead and we'll go and create one of the PowerPoint. So by default, one slide is created. So we should go and create more and more presentation slides. So the first slide, we can go and write any topic which is we wanted to go ahead and type it here. So the topics, let's say I'm just going to talk about is hybrid learning. Okay. In my previous session, I used the topics like the Kolkata, the city of joy. Automatically, it has given me a lot of ideas. Okay. So I will just say a new learning model. And this is my presentation first slide. I'll go to the next slide by clicking on this right click here, new slide, hardwares, maybe the next slide, just creating a bottoms right now. Creating a bottoms right now, softwares, new slide, pedagogy. Okay, so now under hardware, I will try to insert some image. So insert option, home button is there, but I will insert some hardware. So picture, if it is there in my computer, I'll use the option of this device, but I don't have any image. I'm just thinking about this right now to create a presentation on hybrid learning and just show it to you. So I'll just, let's say I'm using the flat panel display monitor. Okay, I'm just trying to insert some images. So one image I inserted. Same way I can just insert more images, picture, or search on web. Laptops for students. So these are all examples of like Microsoft laptops. It's all Surface laptops which is showing up. Okay, one more image I'll insert. Pictures online. Okay, let me use these three as a images. I just inserted. I'm not doing any changes right now. I'll go to the softwares and let's say I'll just insert one software picture here. Pictures, search on the software. So in the softwares, I'll try to insert one of the image. Okay, that's it. I'm just not going to use more and more things here. And pedagogy, I'll just insert. I'll not insert anything right now. Because pedagogy means the way we teach, right? So in our hybrid classrooms, we are teaching the Gen Extramuros pedagogy, but I'm just going to use it. Now, how I can make it more beautiful? This should not be the left hand side, which you can see it. If I show this presentation in front of my students, maybe they'll not like it more. What I can do, I'll just go and select right hand side. I can just go and click on design option, and we have a magic stick here, designer. If I click here, it just generates some ideas for me how it should be. I just selected this image. I have not inserted from anywhere. Second, the designer is giving me some options here, which I can choose from. And third, again, the designer is going to generate some idea for me, which I can use. Pedagogy, I'm not choosing anything, but just one of the image. So now let us see that how it is going to. That how it is going to impact in my classroom. Maybe some changes I can do it if required, but let me show you. If I play this presentation,